Have you ever felt like you're failing just because you didn't score well in an exam? Or maybe you see others chasing careers they don't even like just to please parents or society. But what if I told you that true success is hidden inside you? And unless you listen to that small voice within, you'll always feel empty. Stay with me, because today I am going to share a story that proves your grades don't define you, your passion does. In a calm, slow-moving town, there was a young man named Sam. From the outside, Sam's life looked perfect. His family owned a huge, 20-acre horse farm, one of the biggest in the area. But inside, Sam was lost. While all his friends rushed to apply for college after high school, Sam did nothing. Not because his family couldn't afford it. They were rich. But because Sam felt no connection to books, exams, or lectures. He just couldn't find meaning in what he studied. So, instead of forcing himself to do what everyone else was doing, he took a break to understand who he really was. One morning, while working on the farm, Sam finally shared his worries with his father, Mr. David, a middle-aged man everyone knew as the man with the golden leg. Instead of scolding Sam for not wanting to study, Mr. David smiled and handed him a piece of paper with 3 names and addresses. He said, "Meet these 3 people. Tell them you're my son, the son of the man with the golden leg. Ask them how they found success. Their stories might help you find your own." Sam was curious. Why did people call his father the man with the golden leg? But his father just laughed and said, "You'll find out." So Sam set out on his little journey, riding his horse to kilometers down a dusty road. Sam reached the house of Mr. Andres, an old athlete with a strong build and warm smile. When Sam introduced himself, Mr. Andres' eyes lit up with old memories. Sam asked, "How did you become so successful?" Mr. Andres leaned back and said, "You know, I was 38th out of 40 students in our class. Books never made sense to me. But I loved running. That's it, just running. First year, I trained. In my second year, I learned from my mistakes. Third year, I mastered new techniques. I ran every single day for 5 years, rain or shine. Then one day, I won my first medal, and then another, and another." Do you see, Sam? You don't need to be good at everything. Just get better at something you truly love. Sam thanked Mr. Andres and left with a new thought. You don't have to be great at everything, just dedicated to one thing. Next, Sam rode to a large, modern house, the home of Mr. Thomas, the owner of Sam's family's favorite restaurant. Mr. Thomas welcomed him like family. Sam asked the same question. Mr. Thomas laughed and said, "I was ranked 39th in class, 1 spot below Andres. I couldn't focus in school. All I did was talk and eat. But because I loved food so much, I learned to cook, first for myself, then for my friends." One day, someone said, "Your food is amazing. Why don't you sell it?" I failed in my first year, no profit at all. But I didn't stop. I learned new recipes, better ways to sell, and how to make people come back for more. Now look, my restaurant is the biggest in town. You see, Sam, you only need one skill and the courage to stick with it. Again, Sam felt a spark inside. Success isn't about high marks. It's about doing what makes you come alive. At last, Sam visited Mr. Miguel, a man who surprised him. Unlike the others, Mr. Miguel was the top student, number 1 in class, but his home was the simplest. Inside, Mr. Miguel welcomed him warmly. When Sam asked his secret, Mr. Miguel said, "I got the best grades, but I never focused on one thing deeply. I knew a little about everything, but mastered nothing. That was my mistake. Don't make it yours." Sam was silent. Then he asked, "Why do people call my father the man with the golden leg?" Mr. Miguel smiled. "Your father ranked last in our class, 40th out of 40. One day, he fell off a horse and badly broke his leg. They had to wrap it in a special golden bandage to help it heal. He never stopped working with horses, though. He turned that love into the biggest horse farm around. He failed at school, but he won at life because he never gave up on what he loved." Sam rode home that evening with new energy in his heart. He realized that his future was waiting for him in the same place where his father found him, among the horses. He decided to learn everything about horses, how to train them, how to take care of them, and even study more about animals to grow his father's dream even bigger. So, if you're listening to this, remember, the real key to your future is already inside you. No exam result can give you that. One of my favorite videos on this topic is why you should never follow the crowd, and like that. Today's story reminds us, you're meant to build your own road, not copy someone else's. If you felt this story connect with your life, then maybe this is your time to find what you love, practice it every day, and let the world know you for what only you can do. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to InspireVision, because here, you and I grow together.